Good afternoon. This is Keith Brown with Commodity Consulting with some commodity commentary for Wednesday. It's about 3 o'clock Eastern time. Had a lot of mixed trading today. As you know, we've been something of a free fall in agricultural commodities due to very near ideal weather. And just today, the markets finally were able to get a gulp of air and maybe even trade back up. That's not necessarily true for cotton. Cotton did close slightly lower today, 77.88 down 22. Of course, you know, cotton, ever since the Memorial Day holiday and the big rains across West Texas, has sent cotton prices reeling lower. I think at some point we will dig in down here because one rain does not make a crop. And we'll get also acres out at the end of this month. Of course, tomorrow we do get our weekly export sales and export number, and then a week from today we have supply demand numbers. So we'll see what those shape out to be. Over in the beans today, the beans after getting hammered pretty good did traded up a little bit in old crop. New crop beans went out around 12.17, down about 4 cents. And of course, weather is very much ideal. The crop progress numbers came out and showed the grains, corn and beans specifically, pretty much ahead of their 4-year average as far as planting and emergence, and the bean crop, it looks like it'll be rated pretty good when it comes out next week. Corn slightly up today, although it's hard to argue against a crop rating of, what was it, 76%, good to excellent. The corn crop is off to the best start since 2007, and of course, when things look perfect, that's when something can go wrong, but we don't really see that for the moment. Of course, next week on that supply demand report, we could see another reduction in carryout, and I think that would be, although a old crop fundamental, that would put some pressure on the new crop to trade up to make sure we get everything kind of covered like we needed. And of course, we're watching the South American harvest as it's opposite of our planting season, and we'll see how if that can really come to bring extra pressure on it. Wheat today finally got a gulp of air, if you can believe it. I'm sure I'm wrong on this, but I think wheat's closed lower 18 out of the last 19 days. So just the law of averages suggested we could close wheat higher today, and we did. Kansas City wheat up 6 cents, Chicago wheat up 7 or 8 cents. And of course, there's a notion out there that maybe as we get into harvest, the wheat crop's not going to be there. So we could see some type of bottom in here, maybe a little bit of a retracement higher. Let's see what tomorrow brings with those weekly sales and exports. We'll be on here. If you have any questions, call us, 1-800-910-1910. Thanks for listening.